Okay, let's dive into something that is, honestly, a total game changer. We're going to talk about how a really simple switch, just going from physical cash to digital money, is completely changing how governments get help to people. Think of it like this. We're turning a really old, leaky pipe into a direct, powerful lifeline for the people who need it the most. But first, let's just stop and think about this for a second. What actually happens when money that's meant to help people, gets lost along the way? When it's super delayed or even worse, just never shows up at all. I mean, for a family desperate for relief or a farmer waiting for a subsidy, the results can be just devastating. So let's keep that thought right in the front of our minds as we dig into the problem this new tech is built to fix. All right, so to really get why the new way is so good, we've got to look at how things used to be. Picture a super long, tangled plumbing system. It's full of cracks, slow drips, and a whole lot of the money just leaks out before it ever gets to where it's supposed to go. And it's not just money that's leaking out. It's public trust, too. And wow, the difference is just night and day. The old way, it was all about middlemen. So many people in between, which just created delays and, yeah, plenty of spots for that leakage to happen. Funds getting lost or sidetracked. But the new way? It's direct, it's instant, and you can track every single cent. We're literally going from that rusty, leaky pipe to a perfectly sealed, high-speed pipeline. Okay, so it's time to meet the hero of this whole story, the direct digital solution. It's a system called Direct Benefit Transfers, or DBT for short, and this is the technology that's designed to plug all those leaks for good. The most important part? Well, it's right there in the name. Direct. A direct benefit transfer is exactly what it sounds like. It sends money straight from the government right into a person's bank account. The magic word here is directly. It cuts out all the middlemen. No more extra steps, no more hands in the pot. It's just a clean, straight line from the source to the person who needs it. And the process itself? It's so simple. Check it out. Step 1, the government gives the payment the green light. Step 2, the money zips across digitally. And step 3, boom, it shows up right in the person's account. Now, I know that might sound kind of basic, right? But when you compare it to the old way, all that paperwork, all those different stages, this simple 3-step system is absolutely revolutionary. So let's talk about the ripple effect, because this is where it gets really powerful. Going digital isn't just some small tweak. No way, it fundamentally changes the entire game. The whole process becomes faster, cleaner, and just so much clearer for absolutely everyone. First off, let's talk about the end of all those annoying leaks and delays. Payments go right where they're supposed to. That means subsidy delays are basically a thing of the past. And think about this. In a crisis, like a natural disaster, that aid money can arrive so much faster. It even makes it easier to run programs where payments are tied to certain things, like making sure kids go to school or families get their health checkups.
But look, it's not just about being fast. It's also about a whole new level of accountability. Every single payment leaves a digital footprint, right? That means you can trace it from the very beginning to the very end. This gives you crystal clear audit trails, which makes public accounting way more transparent. It's a huge boost for good governance because you can see exactly where every penny went. And that kind of transparency, well, that's how you build trust.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about the system, the tech, the governance, but what does this all mean for real people, on the ground? How does this actually make life better for individuals and their families? Well, let's take a farmer. Their entire livelihood might hang on getting that crop support or an insurance payout at just the right moment. With this system, that crucial money lands directly in their bank account, exactly when they need it. They can buy seeds, they can recover from a bad harvest. All that stressful uncertainty, it's just gone. Or how about pensioners? Think about it. So many of them used to have to make these long, difficult journeys, stand in long lines at some government office, all just to pick up their monthly payment. Now, it just shows up in their account. And this is about way more than just convenience. It's about dignity. It's about giving our elders the security they deserve. And this one is maybe the most powerful example of all. Imagine a family that's just been hit by a disaster. In a situation like that, every single hour counts, right? Those old bureaucratic delays could literally be the difference between safety and suffering. Getting that relief money instantly, that's not just helpful, it's a real lifeline. It lets people start putting their lives back together right away. So when you put all of this together, you've got the speed, you've got the transparency, you've got this incredible direct impact on people's lives, it all adds up to something so much bigger. It actually helps rebuild one of the most vital foundations of any society.
And really, this is the main takeaway. It's simple. When people actually see the system working for them, when the money they're supposed to get shows up on time, the full amount with no hoops to jump through, their trust in that system just goes up. It's solid proof that the system can actually deliver on its promises and do it in a way that's both effective and totally transparent.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a really big thought. We've seen how this incredible technology has fixed that old leaky pipe for welfare payments. So the question we have to ask now is, what's next? I mean, what other parts of our public systems could we transform in the same way to make them faster, fairer, and more trustworthy? When you think about it, the potential is just absolutely enormous.